According to brand new polling from the Iowa caucus, it appears that the Kim Reynolds endorsement of Ron DeSantis did absolutely nothing. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video today. It is time that we talk about the 2024 Republican presidential caucus in the state of Iowa. Because everyone, we have brand new polling data out of the Iowa caucus. And to say that it is an embarrassment for Ron DeSantis is an understatement. As many of you know, just a week ago, Kim Reynolds, the governor of the state of Iowa, endorsed Ron DeSantis. And all the DeSimps on Twitter were saying, this is going to turn the race around. This will get DeSantis momentum. Well, this is a poll that's been tracking the Iowa caucus for like 3 months now. And guess what? It appears that Kim Reynolds' endorsement did nothing to help Ron DeSantis. Yeah. It seems like nothing has changed in the Iowa caucus. Just like everyone was saying it was going to happen. That nothing was going to change. But first, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you could join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. Now let me be clear about this. I'm not saying DeSantis will, get 1% in Iowa. I'm not saying that he's not going to get a decent chunk of the vote. With that being said, however, the DeSimps guaranteed that the race would finally turn around because Kim Reynolds supposedly has the endorsement of freaking Christ himself. Some of these people made it sound like Kim Reynolds was gonna single-handedly give Ron DeSantis momentum. Well, a civics poll was just released, and guess what? Trump is beating the living crap out of DeSantis. Let's just get into this poll because there is one part in particular that made a lot of people laugh at how pathetic some of these DeSimps really are. And shows you that a lot of these people, they're either idiots, delusional, paid off, I don't know. But a lot of the theories that Kim Reynolds was going to overtake Trump single-handedly, well, backfired. The third wave of results from the Iowa State University /civics poll signals very little change among Iowa GOP voters in their presidential candidate preferences. Former President Donald Trump remains in the lead, followed by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former UN Ambassador of South Carolina, Nikki Haley. Lucan Professor of Political Science Dave Peterson organized the poll, which surveyed 1,000 registered voters from November 10th through the 15th. The 5-part monthly series is designed to track shifting perspectives before the Iowa caucuses on January 15th, 2024. So yeah, this survey has been going on for 3 months now, and they're going to keep doing it every month until January. The basic order of the candidates stayed the same, and it's actually a little surprising because it's been an eventful month in the campaign, said Peterson. We've seen several high-profile candidates, former Vice President Mike Pence and South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, drop out. The other big news was the Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds' endorsement of Ron DeSantis. I mean, this should have been the holy grail for DeSantis' campaign. You remember how everybody was saying, Kim Reynolds is endorsing Ron DeSantis. This means that Ron DeSantis will surge. On top of that, Mike Pence and Tim Scott, who, mind you, have been banking their entire campaign on white evangelicals in Iowa, which DeSantis supposedly is going to get all of them, they dropped out. You would think, according to the Simps logic, Ron DeSantis should have a huge surge. Nothing changed, and proves everyone's point that this primary's over. At this point in time, it's a matter of how embarrassed do you want to be for the next 3 to 4 months. That's what it really comes down to. Among the participants, 432 said they definitely or probably will attend the Iowa Republican caucuses and identify themselves as Republican or Independent. Over half of these likely caucus goers picked Trump as their top choice. It's a 4% drop from the Iowa State University Civics poll results last month. But Trump far outpaces the second tier of candidates. So yeah, Trump did slightly drop, but it's within the margin of error, which was 6% for the likely screen. So, no change for Trump. DeSantis and Haley each gained 1 percentage point, coming in 18 and 12% respectively. Again, no change. 1%. Whoop-de-frickin' do. Congratulations. You go up 1% in a month after Tim Scott drops out, after Mike Pence drops out, after you get the endorsement of the governor, who is supposedly the strongest and most influential endorsement ever. You go up 1%? Okay, in the next maybe 20 years, if you gain 1% each month, you might be able to pick up steam to overtake Trump. But you don't have 20 months, 20 years, whatever. You have 2 months to make up a 36-point gap. Entrepreneur and political commentator Vivek Ramaswamy also gained 1%, bumping up to 6%. When asked which candidate is their second choice, 24% of likely Republican caucus goers chose DeSantis, 20% picked Haley, and 19% selected Ramaswamy. So even that theory's thrown out the window. Because if you give DeSantis every single one of those second choice voters that picked him, all right, 24 plus 18, that's 50, what is that? Not 50, it's 42%. 42% while Trump is at 54. I mean, look at this. You look at just first choice preference alone for Trump. He's at 54. When you combine first choice, second choice, considering for DeSantis, it still doesn't surpass Trump just with his first choice. For first choice voters. When you include second choice voters, Trump's at 60%. And that's the problem. DeSantis might go up 1 or 2 percentage points. He's not taking Trump voters away. He's taking Tim Scott voters and Mike Pence voters who already dropped out, which was expected, but not by just 1%. This is absolutely pathetic. The poll also asked about Kim Reynolds' recent endorsement of DeSantis. A large majority, 70% of likely caucus goers, approved the job Kim Reynolds is doing, but they were much more mixed about her endorsement, said Peterson. Over half of the respondents said the endorsement made no difference. About a quarter said it made them less likely to support DeSantis, while 13% said it made them more likely to support him. You know what that means? Kim Reynolds' endorsement backfired. It means more caucus goers said, we are going to vote against DeSantis because Kim Reynolds endorsed him. Then said they were going to support DeSantis because Kim Reynolds endorsed him. Yeah. Great campaign, Ron. Great job. Just standing ovation. Just congratulations. You went up 1% when this should have been the Hail Mary of all Hail Marys in the past week or two. Everybody's dropping out. You're throwing everything at the kitchen sink at this state. And you go up 1%. This is absolutely pathetic for the DeSantis campaign. And it shows you, these assholes on Twitter were saying, oh, the Kim Reynolds endorsement's gonna matter. This is just one survey, but it showed no difference for DeSantis. Only going up 1%. With more voters saying it hurts DeSantis more than helps. In fact, over 2/3 of voters said it doesn't matter who Kim Reynolds endorsed. I'm not going to pick just because she said so. It seemed like common sense to me, like, wait a minute. Trump's at 54%. Large chunk of his voters do not like Kim Reynolds for how she's been acting the past 3 months, pretending to be neutral in the primary, but then proceeds to campaign with DeSantis the entire time, mysteriously showing up to every event DeSantis is at. But oh, she is definitely a neutral candidate, or neutral in the race. Bullcrap. So yeah, congratulations to the Simps. According to the polling right now, the Kim Reynolds endorsement changed nothing. You sacrificed your entire campaign on one state. Now your hope now is the delegates get unbind at the convention. That's where we are at. We went from, oh, just wait for DeSantis to announce, to wait for the delegates to be unbind at the convention in 5 months. Good freaking job. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.